So you're not ready to retire, but you are ready for more freedom over your time, more freedom over where you live, and more freedom over your financial future. Well, you might need an unretirement plan. 4 years ago, we created an unretirement plan and started building flexible income streams. Today, we live in Europe, travel the world, all while continuing to earn and do work that we love. In this video, we're sharing the 3 flexible income streams we started and the #1 income stream that we recommend that anyone can do and how you can get started today.
Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Dawn.
And we're the Unretirees. And in 2023, we said no to the traditional retirement path and decided instead to move abroad and work remotely. And today we do exactly that from the Silver Coast of Portugal. And this channel is about living abroad, building flexible income streams, and travel and adventure over 50. And if this sort of content interests you, it would be great if you liked this video, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell so that you are notified of any new videos that come out. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at The Unretirees, as well as sign up for our free weekly newsletter, and we'll leave the links in the description below.
Over the last few months, we have heard from so many of you who tell us, I am ready to move abroad, I am ready to travel, but I don't want to retire yet. And so this video is for you. We're going to walk you through how we made this transition and just really simple practical ways that you can start on this path as well.
So first, let's define some terms. So what does unretirement even mean? Well, for us, it means that we are able to continue to do work we love while at the same time having freedom. Time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. And for us, our version includes living in Europe and travel.
Now for you, it might look different. Maybe you have no desire to move abroad or travel, but what would you do if you had more freedom over your time, or more freedom over where you lived, or more financial freedom? That's really what unretirement is all about. Every version of unretirement is different and unique, and that's really the point. It's crafting a life around what matters to you most at this stage of life. So why do we say flexible income? What do we mean by that? Well, if you think of active income as trading time for money, working a 9 to 5, 40, 50, 60 hours a week, we consider that active income. And then passive income is you're not working at all, the money's just coming in. Flexible income is somewhere in the middle. We're still doing work that we really enjoy doing. We're just no longer tied to a certain place or a certain commute or somebody else's schedule. We have more freedom. So it's really the perfect balance between continuing to earn and having more freedom.
Well, so here's an example from our own story as we were building our own unretirement plan. I mean, in our plan, we wanted to be able to live abroad, we wanted to be able to travel the world, we wanted to be able to live at the beach, we wanted to continue to do work that we enjoyed, and we wanted to continue to be achieving our own financial goals. So our flexible income streams were, we continue to work remotely, we have rental properties and continue to receive income through that, and we run online businesses. Now, look, I get it. You may be thinking, well, my job is not a job I can do remotely. I don't have rental properties, and I really don't know anything about running online businesses.
Believe me, we get it. A few years ago, we were in a similar position. Matt's job wasn't remote. We didn't have any rental properties. And the one difference is that we did have online businesses. I had run several online businesses, but like everybody else, I had to learn those skills and I had to build those businesses over time. So if you're watching this video and you feel like so many people that we talk to that it's absolutely impossible to make the shift from a 9 to 5 to a flexible income lifestyle, we are here to tell you that you absolutely can do it. You can get more freedom over your time, more freedom over your finances, more freedom over your location, and we're proof that this can be done. So let's talk about how to do that.
Well, the first option is remote work. Now, look, this is a slam dunk if you've got a job that you're already doing remotely, or you've got a job that could be done remotely and you can talk to your boss or your company into allowing you to do it remotely. But this is just not everybody's story. I mean, sometimes jobs just can't be done remotely. Sometimes bosses or companies are not supportive of the idea of people working remotely, and we get it. So this is an option. Well, it may be an option for a lot of people. It's just not an option for everybody. But if you can't turn your current job into a remote job, but you still want to work remotely, you can watch this video we'll link here about how to find remote work when you're over 50. So the next option is rental properties. And look, maybe you already have a rental property or you're thinking about investing in a rental property. But look, we understand that this isn't for everyone either. It does take some capital for the down payment as well as for the remodeling that is required to do a rental and just sort of the ongoing upkeep. That capital is at risk because it depends on you being able to find renters. And so it's very possible that you could lose money instead of making money. And so we do understand that rental properties as well may not be for everyone, even though it may be for you. It's just not for everyone.
Now, the third option is online business. Unlike remote work, your boss doesn't have to approve it. And unlike rental properties, you don't have to have a lot of capital to get started. In fact, online business is the easiest, fastest, most low-cost, low-risk way to start building flexible income streams today.
So running an online business does give you more time freedom. So you can set your own schedule. You can work as little or as much as you want to in order to meet the goals that you've got. And you can set your own hours.
Next is that online businesses give you location freedom. You can run most online businesses from anywhere in the world as long as you have a laptop and a good internet connection. So you can really build a lifestyle that you want at this stage of life. For us, it was living at the beach in Europe, but for you, it might be something completely different.
And running an online business also can provide you financial freedom. Now look, you have unlimited potential from a financial standpoint, but most people don't need an extra $1 million a month to really change their life. In fact, most people, if you had an extra $1 or $2 or $5 or even $10,000 a month, that makes a significant difference and really helps you achieve the financial freedom that you're looking for.
So let's say that you are thinking right now, you know what? That sounds phenomenal. I am ready. I'm sold. Let's jump in. I want to build a business. I want to take more control over my time. I want to live wherever I want. I want to travel. I want to have more control over my financial future, whatever it is. But maybe you're thinking, I just don't know what kind of business I would actually start. Here's my best advice. Start with what you already know. All of us, by this stage of life, have a depth of expertise. Maybe it is professional expertise, or maybe it's personal experiences, or maybe it is hobbies or interests. Now you have a depth of expertise that you can share and turn into an online business. Now, I'll tell you that I talk to a lot of people about this, and this is where they often get stuck because we get tied up in that thought of, well, I don't really know enough about something to really teach it, or who would want to learn that from me, or doesn't everybody know what I know? And the truth is that everyone has a unique set of experiences, expertise, hobbies, interests that you can share and turn into an online business. Now, if you're still not convinced that you have something, an expertise, a knowledge, a know-how that you can turn into an online business, I want you to know that we have something that can help you. It is our totally free Freedom Skills Workbook. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. It's a PDF that you can download and answer some questions to really unlock the vault of that knowledge that you have that you can turn into an online business. Now that's knowledge that you can turn into a YouTube channel, a podcast, a newsletter, a digital program, a coaching program, an online course. There are a lot of different ways that you can share that knowledge, but the first step is really just to identify that thing that you're so passionate about or knowledgeable about that you want to teach that to others. So let's put this all together in a really simple three-step plan. Step one is to get absolute clarity on your unretirement plan. What kind of work do you want to be doing? How often do you want to work? How much do you want to be making? Where do you want to live? What do you want a day in the life to look like? What do you want your customers or clients to be like? Who do you love to serve? So first and foremost, get crystal clear on what your unretirement plan is. And by the way, if you're like, I don't really know that I have a clear vision, that's okay. Just write down what you know. For us, I don't know that we had a crystal clear vision, but we knew a few things. We knew we wanted to live abroad. We knew we wanted to travel. We knew we wanted to live at the beach, and we knew that we wanted to keep doing the work that we enjoyed doing. So that's step one, is to create that unretirement vision. Step two is to start building flexible income streams. How will you take what you already know and turn it into an online business that you can run from anywhere in the world? Again, if you're not sure what that expertise or knowledge or know-how is that you can share, download that free workbook. It's a great way to get started. Step three is just to take action. Just start today. The great thing about online businesses, as we said earlier, you don't have to have a lot of capital. There's really a very, very low barrier to entry. If you're able to watch this video, then that means that you have probably a computer or a smartphone and an internet connection. You have what you need to go ahead and get started. Will it be perfect? No. Will it be absolute cringe? Probably. I mean, have you seen some of our early videos? They're pretty bad. But the fact is that when you actually take a step forward, you're not just putting something out there, you're taking one step closer to taking more control over your time, your location, and your financial future.
There's already been a ton of people who have downloaded this Freedom Skills Workbook and are working through the steps so that they can gain the freedoms that we talked about: time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. And if this sounds attractive to you, we encourage you to download as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.